Look at all the sparkle. Y'all thought I was kidding when I said I like all things sparkle, right? Just call me the Queen of Sparkle. I've got a lot of stuff in front of me right here, as you can see. All right, so we will just dive right in. So as you can tell by my little box here, what we're going to be doing today, I got some new molds in. I'm trying to clean off the plastic from this cactus, but it's not all coming off. I had the same problem with the sunglasses, but there is. And with this, it's really cool, but you cannot tell what it's supposed to be with this type of glitter in there. But Emily likes it, so she will get it. But I'm going to make a mold of this because I literally had to rip apart the plastic to get it out, because remember, it was this little chocolate mold. So I did that with the sunglasses, and I made a mold of the sunglasses. Actually, I made 3 of them. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this little cactus dude, and I'm going to see if I can get the detail well enough, or good enough, so I can make more of him. So I was going to show you that. Let's get my glitters. Seriously, y'all, this is... tell you, when I go big, there's no going home. It's all going big. All right, this is not going to work. Turn. Okay. My precious. My precious. Should have cleaned some of this other stuff off here because I don't need this. Let's see, let's tuck this under here. And let's tuck these. Oh, yeah, I've got to show y'all these. Look at how flipping cute. I bought some new yeah, I did. I bought some new digital stamps. And this one I bought already colored. And then I printed out a couple of big ones to color. Isn't he the cutest? I love this little dragon and the little kitty. I love her style. This is Lee Holland. Look how cute. And then I bought some digital papers. Not like I needed any new digital items. And there's a future design team project there. Oh, check out the one that just got posted. If you don't follow my blog, check it out. It's Tigger Scraps. But look how cute. I love it. I used my glitter gel pens. There you go. You can see it. To color it in. Isn't that fun? And check out this card. I don't think I showed you this yet. This is going to be the Mother's Day card for my grandmother. And I put 3 heart brads, since it's coming from us. So Emily, me, and Steve. Isn't that cool? I love it. So I had to use all glitter. Told you, I'm the queen of glitter, man. Look at that. I love that silver paper. So pretty. Let's see. Yep, that's it. I showed you all the other stuff I've made recently. So let's see. Let's get to the point of this video before I continue on with my many ramblings. All right. Cleaned off the work zone. Got my fuel. All right, so we'll start off doing this mold because it has to sit for a little while. Touched my resin cups, now I'm all sticky. All right, so this is molding compound. It's actually pretty cool. So you just kind of get it stuck under your nail. So much fun. So you just kind of eyeball how much you need. And you want to try to have matching amounts. And it's not an exact science, I've found. It's pretty forgiving. I need something plastic. I don't want to put this on the paper because it... There we go. This will work. Alright, so you just mixy, 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 mixy. All around. It's kind of like silly putty, but more pliable. So how are y'all holding up during this lovely pandemic that we are experiencing? So far, I have only come across one person in my groups who actually lost her father to COVID-19, which, I mean, I'm not downplaying that. I'm just saying that, you know, I haven't come across any personally. So I hope you all are staying safe and healthy and have all the supplies that you need. All right, so you just kind of like do a quick little, what you call it? What am I doing here? I'm making like similar shape, and then you place your item that you want to mold, and then you just push it down in there. And then you just smush around. Make sure it's nice and tight in there, so you can get all your details. And then you set it aside to cure. So we will carefully, ooh, it doesn't want to come off this paper. I thought this would be good. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so we're going to use the top of the container here for our little mold curing station. Get this out of the way. And just using a little bit of alcohol to get the residue off my hands from the molding compound because it is a little greasy. Okay, so let's put this out of the way. Get this out of the way. I almost fell out of my chair. Ooh, I just thought of something else I can use in the resin. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have got way too much stuff. I'm telling you, this is no joke. I just remembered I have these. These are little tiny polymer clay pieces. Those will be cute to do in the resin. All right, so I got some new goodies from Joann's. I had to order them online because they didn't have them in my store. So I got these little guys, little gummy bears. And I got this cute little mold, which is birds and birdhouses. And then I found in my soap making supplies, yes, I've made soap too, this seashell and fish. I have two of these also. So, I ordered, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to have this. This just came in the mail yesterday, so I thought, well, I'll wait till I do a video and you guys can look with me. So this is, as you can see, well, maybe not, but it is a diamond. Had to have diamond, right? So that is a silicone mold for resin. And this is the color pour resin. There you can see what it will hopefully come out as. And then I bought some special resin colorant. So we're going to try that. Okie dokie. Come out. Ooh. Stuck in there with one of those glue dot boogers. Gotta love that. And then I thought I would try this resin from Ranger. I just wanted to kind of see, well, the real reason I bought it is because I had $10 rewards and I had to spend it online. So I was kind of like struggling to find stuff to buy because I do not like shopping online with stuff like this. I would prefer to, pick it up in the store and not have to wait for it. So that's a little questionable. It's blue, but it's supposed to be clear. All right, so that is the Ranger version, which I will have to look at the directions and make sure there's nothing weird going on there. So let's see. Oh, where did you come from? Have an escapee. I bought these years ago on eBay. There's little candies, there's leaves, fruit, more fruit, little smiley faces. Look at those. Can you see those? Little smiley faces. And flowers and skulls and crossbones. Wide and weird faces. They probably came as a set. I don't even know because I know I would not have bought those. Which is probably why they're on the bottom of the stack. So I usually use these as shaker elements when I make shaker cards. But I just saw them in my drawer. And I thought, well, that'll work for resin. And here's some more too. These are kitties. And then these are the actual like little canes. And you can slice your own. So if you want like a thicker, this is citrus slices. I hope you can see it. It has been raining the last couple of days, so I'm really hoping that it washes some of the pollen away because my allergies are through the roof. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? What should we do first? Let's make some gummy bears. Gummy bears, gummy bears. Okie dokie. This is so much fun. And I have a bunch of flowers. Ugh, so sticky. Bunch of flowers that are fully dry. And I wanted to put them in the bird and birdhouse molds. So we'll do some of those also. But I just thought it would be kind of fun to hang out and chit chat, and maybe I can actually come up with something to talk about. Although, don't get your hopes up. Ooh, why is it sticky? Okay, so we're doing equal parts A and B. So thick and gross. Very gloopy. See how I've been doing with... I'm a little off. Although maybe not, because A is so thick it might need to like drain down. Okay, so let's see. We're doing gummy bears first. So I had these little tiny beads that I wanted to try some of those. And then, let's see, what color... We need, let's make some, what color? Huh, I don't know. How about yellow? We'll do some yellow ones. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's get this mixed up first. See, my tangents, I tell you, I'm a mess. Mess. Should have got a couple more stirring sticks out. I forgetted. Emily came in here to see what I was doing. I was like, oh, go get me this. Oh, go get me that. Oh, go get me this. She's like, I just wanted to know what you were doing. I said, hey, you stick around long enough, I'll put you to work. So she quickly ran away. But she ran away before I could tell her I needed popsicle sticks to stir. Oops, 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 oops. In the cup, not out of the cup. I know my arm's in the way, I'm sorry. Alrighty, now we get to stir, 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 stir. I like to find some more of these cups. These cups, it's the perfect size for mixing, especially for my purpose here, just the small, little small batches. Plus, I'm afraid that the cup is getting worn out. Maybe I won't peel out the dried up resin. It'll strengthen the cup a little bit. Oh gosh. So I have been diamond painting like crazy. I finished, I have 3 of that last stack left to make, because I told y'all I was going to just immediately sit down and work on those from my, where did that come from? Was that all eBay? Was that eBay? Yeah, that was all eBay. All those special drills. So we're going to let this sit for a minute to let some of those air bubbles dissipate. And then I will decide my additives. Wait, let me get one. Oh, it's in here. Ah, crap. Let me just get up and get it. I was going to need one of my little spoons. I have a couple of them in this drawer, but it'll be too hard to get to. Alright, I guess I only have one over there. The others I must have put away because I don't use them all that often. My little spoony spoon. So let's see, I want to try these beads. So we'll do some of these. So scoopy scoopy. We'll do 3 scoops. And then let's do some yellow. This glitter is gorgeous. This is, it's called the Art Institute glitter. And it is ultra fine and absolutely beautiful. The colors are just mind-blowing. All right, so we'll start with those. And these will be gummy bears. Look at all that. Ugh. So many bubbles. Come on. You gotta pop before you harden. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance. Maybe mixing it in with the beads and the glitter will help pop some of the bubbles. I'll just stir gently. Okay, so let's see. We'll put a little bit more in here. And then I can let this sit a little bit too while I'm stirring up the glitter. Alright, so there are the tiny beads. It's not going to be too transparent. Translucent. No, transparent. That's the color I wanted. Alright, so the color. See? The word, Marji, the word is transparent. Transparent is not a color. Oh, look at that. at the sparkle, look at the sparkle. Okay. It does look like the additives helped. Actually, I'm going to keep that pretty. That's looking good there. That's really nice. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, so hair out of the way. And let's pour some gummy bears, shall we? I'm nervous because this is a really small mold. Okay. Don't overfill, don't overfill. And I'm just spreading it into his little ears and kind of smushing it down. Hopefully get rid of any air bubbles. See how many we get out of this little tiny. I'm thinking this will fill the whole, all 8 of these, but I'm not positive. I'm still learning how much resin you need for these little projects. It's definitely not an exact science, but that's the good thing with having multiple molds, because if you do make too much, you can just say, oh, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and make some of those too. Definitely don't want to waste it. This stuff is, well, it's really not expensive, but I don't like to waste things. If you've been around long, you know I'm all about salvaging and repurposing and not wasting a lot. Okay, we're getting there. Oops, I forgot to smush this guy out. Oh, I can't wait to see how these turn out. They're so cute. Got a little bit more scrapey. Okay, so we do not have enough for one more gummy bear. But you know what? We're going to do a two-tone job. Haha, why not? It's part of creativity, right? We're going to do the leftovers in his bottom half. Ooh, I have an idea. I have a good idea. So we're going to do just a little drop there. And then we're going to do an orange lemon. Let's see. Let's do Orange Crush. Love the names on this. This is called Orange Crush. And the yellow is Lemon. Lemon. And I have Bananan, which is another yellow, if you couldn't guess. All right, so this, and the reason I'm doing this is because they are complementary as far as they will mix beautifully. So I just added another little dab of resin and then put some of the orange in there. So now we have a two-tone, although I could have just done that with more lemon, but I thought that would be fun. I was going to use the bead mix, but I decided that I would not. Okay, so we'll let those guys sit and we'll work on our beads. I hope this works. It's kind of cool looking. Although I don't know why it wouldn't work, although I am worried that the beads will settle to the top of the mold. So we have, don't drip on, I did it twice. I didn't even realize I did it with the glitter. Why didn't y'all tell me? supposed to watch my back for that stuff. Come on now. Okay, so we'll move these guys up here and get our other mold. They're so pretty and sparkly already. Can't wait. Excuse the buzzing. One of Emily's friends is calling her on FaceTime. She uses my Messenger app so she can FaceTime with her friends. So whenever they call, my phone rings too. Alright, so I didn't get as much.
McDonald's lined up my chicken nuggets in the box and I'm happy.
One.
Oh, is that like one?
Yep. Did you hear what she just said? I had to go up to Publix to get a prescription and stopped on the way back and got her a Happy Meal. And all of her chicken nuggets were lined up in the box, so she was very happy. Her OCD is probably as bad as mine. Although, I don't understand. Some things she's such a slob about, and she loses stuff all the time. But then other things, she's like, oh, I can't stand it. It's just weird how your brain works, isn't it? Let's see if I can get the rest of this out. Fill up this mold. All right. And I think... Oh, I forgot to spray these guys. Bye-bye, bubbles. The beads have a lot of bubbles in them. And the beads are settling. So there's going to be a clear... It's going to be a clear back. So I wonder if I should add some glitter. Oh, I hate to move them around once I've already... So let's see. Let's try this. Since this is trial and error, of course. Open. I'm going to just sprinkle some glitter on the back. To hopefully they won't come out so transparent with the glitter kind of like holding in the beads. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So this glitter I'm using is very similar in the color of the beads. Ooh, where did that hair go? Oh, it's attached. You like my little tiny spoon? So cute. All right, so we'll do the same with these guys. I think I'm moving a little bit slow here. I might lose my resin that's in the cup. But I want these, I mean, even though it is trial and error, I don't want to have to throw them away because they look stupid. So hopefully some of this glitter will sink down in. Although I wonder if I should add some glitter. Well, I don't have room to add. I was going to say add, top it off with glitter, you know what I mean? To seal it in. But I think it'll be okay. That one's got too much in it. It's like bubbled over the top. Yep, I think this is going to work. So I'm just lightly coating the back with the glitter. And it does look like it is kind of not really soaking in, but kind of sinking in. So I should be good with covering up that transparent, I keep using the wrong words. Let me see if I can get some out of here. This is like way too full. And I can scrape it into this one. I should have done that before I did the glitter. But he was like really fat, sticking out of the top, sticking out of the back. Oh my gosh. Why can't I find my words? So annoying. See, I can't even say annoying. Annoying. It's a new word. I just created it. It's my word. Don't steal it. Okay. Moving on. Let's do... What other color of gummy bear should we do? Should we do purple? Let's see. Let's do grape. It's very fitting. Just do grape. So we'll do, and I only have 3 molds left, so we'll just do a little bit of glitter. I even have blackberry glitter. It's so pretty. And then I'll just use the bead stick since I forgot to grab more. I'm too lazy to get up and get them. Whee. Stir, stir, stir. Oh, so pretty. Wait till you see this. I think I put enough in here for 3. Stop. Ah, don't do that. We don't make messes. Concentrating. Very hard. It takes a lot of talent. I mustn't mess up. I know I'm retarded sometimes. Well, sorry, I shouldn't use that word. I'm goofy. Hey, you gotta have fun with yourself, right? Come on. Why are you stuck in there? Come out. Yeah, this is setting up too quick. I had to move quicker. All right, come on. Off the stick. Give me just enough to fill up this guy. And we'll move on. I think I need to add a little bit of resin. I'm just going to pour it straight out of the clear. He just needs a tiny bit to top him off. Okay. Sorry for the sniffling and clearing of my throat. I'm telling you, it's just, I'm kind of stirring a little bit so it's not so weird looking to be two-tone. All right, so we'll put these guys here. Get them out of the way, and then we'll do a couple of flowers. Let's see what we have here. See if I got any good rosebuds. Ooh, yes, this one's perfect. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. I think I let my little orange guys dry too long. I have another rosebud in here. All right, I don't think I have enough for many. So right now with this mix, we'll just focus on 2. Let me spray these guys before I forget. All right, so the birdhouse, and I'm not going to set that in there. I made too much of a mess. So we're just going to keep these clear. And I'm going to pour in about halfway, fill up the mold. And there's still quite a few bubbles in there. So I'm going to spritz it. Whoops, I spritzed the wrong direction. Let that sit for a second. Come on, bubbles. Bye-bye, bubbles. Go away. You can slowly see them popping. Okay. They are not playing nice. So what I'm going to do is the opening of the birdhouse is going to get the rose. Hopefully it will. So I'm just kind of like dipping it in to kind of saturate it a little bit. Plus it's also helping to pop some of those remaining bubbles. So it kind of helps to have the embed a little bit saturated. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit. Come on, stay in place. It's falling over. So I'm doing the same thing here. Just kind of smushing it around. You can follow sideways, just stay on the little opening so you don't look weird. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some green, or no, let's do blue. Blue water we shall add. And I'm just going to add it right. Get rid of the purple off my spoon. The grape off my spoon. And we're just going to add it right in the cup. No, I don't want to do that. Well, yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm losing time here. Alright, so we're just going to add a scoop of blue water. And then we are going to stir. I'll just use the yellow because there are yellow undertones in the blue water. So it will be okay to mix if a little tiny bit of the yellow goes in. All right, and now we're going to put topper. And hopefully it won't sink in too much. But I have a feeling it's going to. Plus I'm taking a chance on dislodging my flower. But I'm hoping it will work out like I want it to and not completely distort the view of the flower. And I'm just drizzling into the little cavities. Oh shoot, I gotta plug in the computer. Bad timing, computer. And I'm getting resin all over my cord. There we go. I do not have enough, so I'm gonna have to mix up more. So I have a lot of ideas with these, with the birds and the bird houses, like with doing like multiple colors and such. But I may be getting a little ahead of myself. I didn't know. I have to just wait and see. My rose did move. And it does look like it's sinking in and pushing the clear up. So what I need to do for future, hopefully these aren't completely ruined, but I need to allow the bottom layer to cure and harden. And then I can add the, because the problem now I know the problem is that the glitter is heavy. Now I'm making a big mess. The glitter is heavier than the regular resin. so it will sink, and I should have thought about that. Oh well. Trial and error. Didn't I say that? All right, so let's go ahead and mix up a little bit more since we're already here. I have very sticky hands. And now I've got blue glitter in my cup. Let's try out our molds that we made. Haven't tried them out yet. So let's mix up another batch, and we'll start with that glitter. So I won't have any clear, which is fine because I was planning on using glitter for the sunglasses. It's gonna be a long video, huh? All right, so what I did was I put some of the little smiley faces down in the mold for the sunglasses. It was a little fiddly, so I didn't force you to watch that. So these again are the mold from the sunglasses that I made from this piece since I had to tear it out of the plastic. So I think we're pretty good bubble-wise. So we do have the slight glitter from what was left over from the previous batch, which I am happy with. It's very pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with a glitter like I did the gummy bears. So let's slowly, I don't want to dislodge the pieces too much. Hopefully I didn't just make a mistake and not have these embedded in resin. Hopefully they'll kind of soak through because there is like little ridges on the sunglasses. So I'm hoping they'll kind of float a little bit. Okay, so the blue sunglasses are going to get a light blue glitter because I don't want to take away from the smiley faces. I just want, to kind of like make the back like solid, more opaque. See, there I go again, not being able to find my words. So I'm just going to glob in this very pale blue, and it'll kind of mix in with the blue that's in there too. And then the other ones are the green. So I'm going to get pale green, and we're going to use Summer Sea. And we're going to top, I should say back, it's not topping, this is the back of the piece. So we're going to back this one with some Summer Sea. And I am glad I put this in my box because I make a big old mess. Okay. I wish you could see how the glitter, oh, you can see it. The glitter, it's sparkling because the glitter is like sinking in. It's pretty. It's mesmerizing. I think what's really happening are the bubbles are like coming to the surface and popping. More so than, and I'm just kind of tapping them down, kind of like you do with a cake batter. These are easier to do. I see a big old air bubble. Get out of there. So I'm thinking that is from the clay pieces rising up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have what I planned on happening actually happen. Okay, so we'll set those guys aside. And then I also made a mold of one of my resin pieces that I had purchased. This is the peacock. I had shown you guys before the big peacock that I had. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's see. Ooh, let's do these leaves in the peacock. This will be cool. Now I'm going to be random with these as best I can because I anticipate them moving. So this will simulate the feathers, because to me these look more like feathers than they do leaves. So I'm just going to put a couple of colors in here, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll back this with some glitter, and we'll hope this experiment works. We'll put a really cool looking one in his head. It's really not fair that the male peacock gets all the glory. They're so beautiful. I love them. The women deserve to be fancy too, right? And then I have one more sunglass. But I had made too much of the mold compound for the peacock, so I smushed in another sunglass there. So let's see. Let's do some purple hearts. I don't have purple yet, right? So we'll do some purple hearts in these sunglasses. I hope this isn't boring for y'all. It's kind of fun to like work through the process, you know. All right, so here we go. Hold your breath, cross your fingers and your toes. Let's hope it works. Okay. Drippy drippy. Making a big old mess. Okie dokie. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Peacock will get... Let's do a really pretty blue for Mr. Peacock. I'm singing Katy Perry song in my head. I want to see your peacock. You know what's so bad is when Emily was really little, I was like really into Katy Perry. So I was constantly playing her songs, and Emily could sing like all of them. I actually have a video of her. I want to see your peacock, and I'm thinking, oh dear God. Now when I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like the worst mother ever. Having my toddler singing about showing me your peacock. Now this one that I'm putting in these glasses is called Party Brights, and it's purple and blues mixed. And there is a big old air bubble. Is that just okay? It popped. It just didn't fill in with glitter. Let me put a little bit more on top of that. But anyway, yeah. So needless to say, as Emily got a little bit older, we quit listening to Katy Perry. She's definitely not small child friendly, but I do like her songs a lot. Oh no, he's oozing out. His head is oozing. Don't ooze. That is not a good thing. All right, so we're gonna move him over and let him cure, and we'll be back in a little while to see how things went. And let's see if this is ready to, yeah, I think so. Ta-da! Cute. All right, let's see if I have enough resin in here to do the cactus. And we'll do a green. He'll be a thin piece. He won't be, I don't know, maybe he'll be, actually he was going to be fat. more in the cup than I realized there was. All right, I'm actually going to like spread this out and let my cup dry. And make it a little bit stronger because it is getting really weak feeling. All right, so let's see. Where's my greens? Let's do key lime for the cactus. So again, just gonna pour that in. I rhymed. Did you catch that? All right, so I'm doing a little bit extra because I'm gonna really like smack this down, and hopefully more will soak down in there. Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of like shaking the glitter around. All right, y'all. I'll see you later when these are all cured, and we will take a look and see if we have a catastrophe or masterpiece. Bye. All right, so we have our pieces. So here is the silver diamond. It did something really weird at the tip. A lot of the, plus you can see I didn't wait long enough before I poured it. So this is why you want to wait, because you can see all of the air bubbles in there. Now it's smooth. You can't feel the air bubbles. You can just see them. So I don't know if that's just from the pigment, and also you can see there. So I'm not real thrilled with how this looks. That really, the dark side bugs me. But again, for my first time, excuse me, it's not too bad. Here are the birdhouses. I pulled out the rose buds because I knew they weren't going to show, but that looks really pretty. And I think I'm going to either have Emily do it, or I'll take a little bit of acrylic paint and see if I can paint, you know, like the details to make it a little bit more interesting. And then here are the birdhouses where I just have the little bit of glitter and put the rosebud in the center. And you can see the rosebud, but it definitely will work best for just clear, because the glitter kind of takes away from the flower itself, and you know, you really can't see much definition. So that kind of bums me out. Mr. Cactus, again, this is the lesson on why you let it sit. All of that is air bubbles. And it did a really weird thing when I poured glitter over the top of the back. It just kind of like sucked in, which is what I wanted it to do. And it did soak all the way in. But it's completely useless because of all of the air bubbles. And you can actually feel the air bubbles in this. I did not wait long enough for that to get the air bubbles out. Now, these have some cleaning up to do, which I have not taken the time to do yet. But it is actually pretty easy. You just take some scissors and just, because it's really thin, you can just quickly just clip off. And this is mostly the glitter too, from where I put on the back of it to make like a solid backing. And I am not seeing very well today. My vision is so blurry. It's so annoying. So here you can see the back of it where I just dumped the glitter across the back. And it's not even, it's weird how it does, because it kind of like pulls away from the edge of the mold. You see that? So that's kind of strange. But it did do exactly what I wanted it to do with soaking in. And then here you can see, this is the purple hearts that I put in with light glitter. The peacock did something really weird. So what I'm going to try to do with this guy is put some clear resin, just plain clear resin in the mold, and then put him back in place. And hopefully I will be able to salvage him, because he looks amazing with those leaves that I put in and just the glitter on the back. So here you can see how cool those little leaves, they really do look like feathers, but I have a really weird imperfection down here where it's actually a hole. But he really does look cool. He just needs to be cleaned up. And he's really thin, so I don't really understand what happened there. I thought I had filled up the mold, but apparently I didn't. And then our, excuse me, gummy bears turned out super cute. But again, they need to be cleaned up because they have the excess. Oh, our other glasses. So here again, you can see, just take scissors and you can just quickly trim that up. And you can also use a very fine sandpaper on these to just smooth up the edges. So here is the blue smiley faces with just one red in the center and the very pale blue glitter. And then you can see the back where I put the darker glitter, a little bit darker glitter on the back. And then here are the green glasses with the yellow smiley faces. I like how the smiley faces are like kind of hidden, but you know, they're more subtle. I like how that looks. And then the back of them, again, it's weird how the glitter kind of pulls away. I don't know if it just kind of like pulls to the center or if it specifically pulls away from the mold. I haven't quite figured that out yet. So here are our gummy bears. And I was not neat with the glitter, so that's why there's so much of a fringe. You can see here the blackberry ones don't have as much of that fringe around them as same as with these yellow ones, because I was more careful with applying the glitter, so there isn't as much around the edge. Now if you remember, these were the ones that I also put the beads, and a really weird thing happened on these. The beads settled into the paws, and you can actually feel and see the beads. The paws are kind of, it's weird because it only did it on the front paws. It didn't do it on the back paws. So that is that. But they look really cool. I like how they turned out. They look really nice. And here is the blackberry. Well, I think maybe it's just the way I did the mold, because the blackberry ones have straight paws also. So maybe that'll be one of those things where I have to like drizzle down into that part of the mold first. But you would think it would kind of settle, but I guess that's kind of like an air pocket. Here are the beautiful blackberry. Love this color glitter, so pretty. And here is my orange tangerine gummy bear that I made. You can see the little bit of orange for his head. And then here are just the lemon drop bears. So they turned out really super cute. So I'm excited. And the cactus actually worked with the mold. You can see the designs on it. I just have to work on letting the air bubbles dissipate before I pour it in the mold. But now I know if I get ahead of myself, this is what is going to happen. So I will do an update once I get all these cleaned up, and after I play a little bit more and maybe make a few more things. I do have one more mold that is supposed to show up hopefully this week. Well, next week at this point, since it's Friday. But anyway, so that's that. I thank you so much for watching. Please leave me any feedback or comments that you want in email or on Facebook. And as of right now, I do not have any magnets to put on these. And I probably won't be able to order any from Amazon. So I can't offer these as cover minders yet. But if you do want any of the other ones, please send me a message and we will work out. I think I'm going to do like $3 a piece on them. Isn't this paper pretty? I found this at Michael's and it's all water and sky. So cool. There's one sky one in here that I wish there was like 6 of. Where is it? That's a cool water one. That needs a mermaid under it. Air bubbles. A rainbow. This one. Isn't that cool? Aurora Borealis. So pretty. And then that one is another night sky. So awesome. I love these. But anyway, I will see y'all real soon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.